This episode is brought to you by Zazzle.com. Millions of creators, buyers, and sellers, billions of products. Use our code EVERYDRINK10, save 10% off orders of $50 or more. Welcome to Common Man Cocktails. I'm your host, Eric Schomer. Today we're going to create, for the specific event of the Kentucky Derby, the mint julep. We've done the Dubonnet mint julep, but we've never done the classic mint julep. And there's history behind it. I don't really care. I just want to drink mint julep.
Nice.
Why
even bring it up?
Look, because I was looking at different video shows that have covered the mint julep. Competitors, I guess, I don't know. But they all do it a different way, but a lot of them went through the history, and so they've done that already. I'm going to make a drink. And what this is going to be is really, this is as close to pure chilled bourbon as you can get.
So, do people drink this as they're watching the Kentucky Derby?
Yes. And there's the history.
It's the official drink of the Kentucky Derby.
It's actually kind of the official drink of, it's one of our recipes, like the United States recipes that we could be proud to create, the Manhattan and the mint julep. So what we're using, and you could use whatever your favorite whiskey is, because that's really what this is about. And if you have any mint julep glasses, they're the steel ones. If you've ever wondered why people make steel glass, I don't have one of those. So I'm going to use a highball glass because it's like the same thing. It's just not steel. You can see it. I'm going to use the Buffalo Trace. You can use, say, Maker's Mark, Knob Creek if you want a little more potency, Maker's Mark if you want a little sweetness, Buffalo Trace if you want a little more oaky sweetness. And so many good whiskeys. Woodford Reserve. So pick the one you like the best. What you're going to do is 3 ounces of bourbon. We're going to do about 15 mint leaves. We're pretty much packed that sucker full. We're going to do a teaspoon of simple syrup and a lot of ice. Muddling it. So we're going to build it right in our glass. And what we're going to do now is throw in about, I don't know, a handful of mint leaves. Well, that looks good, right? No, we're not finished.
Are you counting? It says 15.
Half the glass full. If you can fill that thing halfway full with mint, you're doing right. Then we're going to do a teaspoon of simple syrup. That kind of helps draw out some of these flavors. Oh, we're going to garnish it with some mint too while we're there. But since that's at the end. Yeah, and it's part of the original recipe, so you do what they say. So we're going to try and squeeze these down, muddle them gently. Don't get crazy. If you've been drinking, do this before that. You want to get the juices, the simple syrup, but you don't want to break up those mints. You just want them to turn bright green. There you go. See, you even get some of the sugars and mints on there. It smells like a mint party happening in your glass. All right, so now we've got our mint in there. We're gonna fill it with crushed ice. And we're liberal. Liberal's a lot, right? Liberal. That's a good start. Well, since I've got just a little bit here, let's pour this out to what we can get. Wow. We must always do everything in perfect ounces because there's 1 ounce exactly left in there. Dead.
Well, yeah, you use it for drinks.
This is true, but an ounce and a half. I guess an ounce and a half here, an ounce and a half there. Here an ounce, there an ounce, everywhere an ounce and a half. That was 2. 3. So, not for the weak. Definitely a lot of bourbon in there. Sorry, Perry. In my slightly ghetto Ziploc here. There. We've got.
It's a little obnoxious.
It is obnoxious, and that's the goal. Whoa.
Trying to make a snow cone.
Yeah. If you look at mint juleps, typically they look like snow cones. We're gonna throw straw in there. Simple syrup, yummy. And we're gonna use the rest of my little mint from my pile I have here. We want to bring out some of that brightness so that that's the first thing they really get when they smell it. That's part of the essence of the mint julep. We'll smash it around, throw it in here. right down the edges like that. So you can get as obnoxious as you want with this drink. Try and get some of that, the liquid down a little bit. So, what do you get? You get a really cold bourbon. It's a little bit of fire. No, I'm lying. It's a lot of bit of fire. Nice, warm tasting. Little mint. Overall, the mint really accents the bourbon. It doesn't take over the drink. I mean, you definitely go crazy on the mint, so there's no way you're avoiding it. There's definitely mint in this drink. But it's as close to a slightly sweet bourbon mint combination. Relatively classic. You could just get all crazy with it. Just jam the ice in there. I think the only downfall or a good thing is that the straw is thin. So you can't get too much, so it helps you control it. But you also get that nice mint bouquet in your face. So that is the mint julep. If you're into more almost straight, simple style drink, or you just want to, feel like you're at the Kentucky Derby. I'm your host. Hold on. He's talking. I'm your host, Derek Schomer for EverydayDrinkers.tv. We're teaching you how to drink.
He drank too much. He fell over.
Bummer.